Okay, the parts are in for the Arctic Cat. This is the new gear. You can see how nice and round and squared off the edges are on all of these holes on this one compared to how badly deformed these are. A lot of wear on them. I guess it's to be expected. The machine's, it's over 25 years old, I believe. So what we have to do is get this retainer clip off the back here. That'll get us those springs in there. Those pins will pop out and it all goes back together. So you can see how raised that arch is that holds the pin in. Let me get this other package open. I'll give you the wrench sizes and everything once I have that figured out. Be back with you in a second. Okay, it's actually a 1/8 Allen wrench to take these little bolts out, screws, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so we're back with you with the retainer. I've gotten it removed from the gear. Here's the part number 0602-144. Here's the new one. Here's the old one. You can see the difference right there with that one retention spot, how badly deformed it is. The pins for this, I haven't opened the pins yet. Let me give you the spring number first. The spring number's 0602-138. The pins 0602-133. Hope some of you guys find this helpful. As you can see, these pins just drop right into the holes. Slide right in. The springs will be going in next. Okay, we have the springs open. They just go right in. There's an old spring. Yeah, I can see why you would need new ones. You can tell the end of this is a little bent up. Anyway, it goes right in. Alright, this is going to take both hands. I'm going to have to put the camera down while I put the new retainer on. And then we'll get this thing buttoned. Okay, you can see how nice and flat the tops of these pins are and how much further they stick out than the old ones did. My fat fingers are getting in the way, but you can see how rounded the top of the old one is compared to the new ones. Nice and squared off. Something you want to be careful of is this gear will slide out, which is not the end of the world, except for that there are some needle bearings inside there and you don't want them getting away from you. They're kind of difficult to get them all back if you lose them and get them in there where they all belong. It's pretty clear where they go, it's just that it is a pain in the neck. You kind of need grease to get them to stick there. They tend to stick to your fingers. So this is back together. This is what it looks like now. You can see how this thing was mangled. Not flat at all. Not the way it was supposed to be. So this will make a big difference in getting this thing into gear. Difference between getting it in gear and not getting it in gear. Okay, now we got to get all this stuff back together in here. I did take pictures of it as I was taking it apart, so in case I don't remember, I have some reference for it. Okay, we got everything back together in here. You really could use about 4 or 5 hands to do all of this. Kind of difficult to get these gears lined up on the chain. You have to pull everything forward, get the chain on there. You have to loosen up this, an idler pulley, and then you get a little relief with the chain, and you can get everything on, bolt it all back.